Welcome back to my F1 2017 career mode. You join me for round 4, the Russian Grand Prix from Sochi Autodrome. So we're going into this P5 in the World Championship. We've not done too bad in the quali, but we do have a grid penalty. It's going to drop us down. Russia, great track, really long, high-speed straights going into heavy braking zones. It's really going to favour us in this Renault car. Although we don't have the top end, we are very good under brakes. So hopefully that can help us in terms of making up some positions due to our grid penalties. So Lewis Hamilton yet again, pole position, 4 races, 4 poles. He's dominating it. He really needs to convert some of these pole positions if he's going to catch Sebastian Vettel in the course of this championship, because he won't be getting pole positions all season. I can assure you of that. There's our pole sitter, Lewis Hamilton. Dominant once again. So here's the grid: Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Raikkonen, Danny Rick, impressive 4th on the grid. Esteban Ocon, great 5th position. Max Verstappen 6th, Felipe Massa 7th, Danny Kvyat, Roman Grosjean, K-Mag, Carlos Sainz, and ourselves down in 12th due to a penalty. So let's get into this race. No further ado. 5 red lights, and away we go for the Russian Grand Prix. So not too bad start. Gaining on the car in front, but we're losing places to the cars behind us. We've got Alonso overtaking us, our teammate as well. It's going to be very tight down into turn 1. We've got to pick a braking spot. We've got a warning for touching Alonso there. There we go. Oh, we've broken very late. We need to stay out of the way of everyone. We've managed to get stopped somehow. And we made up some massive places there. That was a great first corner. We're up into P7 now. 5 places, 1 turn.
Okay, that's a good start.
Thanks, Jeff. Alright, let's keep up this momentum now. Ocon very cautious in there. We gave him a slight nudge, but move out the way. See you later. Let's have another look at the start. Pretty clean getaway from the front runners there. No major dramas. See, we get squeezed here. 3 cars wide. That's where we touch Alonso. Then we come flying up the inside, just about managed to get stopped. We do touch Toro Rosso. That does slow him down a bit, but it helps us convert the position. You can see Ocon, he's battling there in front with a Red Bull. And down in here, everyone's so cautious. Not me. A bit sideways there, got a tank slapper going on. Up into P7. P6, apologies. So a good start to the Russian Grand Prix. Very happy with this. We can maintain position. I'll be more than happy with this this bag of points. We're not doing too bad if we're trying to short shift through the gears. Trying to keep as much traction as we can. Get the power down nice and early. Verstappen's really struggling. We're all trying to find our way here with a grip. First lap. Hard to tell where the best line is. And the braking zones are. And Lewis Hamilton is still holding the lead here for the Grand Prix. On to lap 2. What can we do here? He's not getting away from us, Verstappen. Can we get a bit of a tow? Yes, we can. We're going to have a go. Why not? Match him under brakes. Just slipping up the inside. Max not his normal self there. He just gave that up far too easily. Here's another look at it. Coming into turn 1. But Daniel Ricciardo just in front of us. And here we go. Drawing alongside Max. It's quite nice when you're following the car, because you can judge his braking point and just brake that little bit later. Just sling it up the inside. Here we go, moving on to lap 4. We've managed to catch the back of Daniel Ricciardo. Took us a little while to get there. However, our pace is looking mighty fine. We did underfuel the car because of the wet weather conditions. We're not going to be going full power in this race. Being nice and cautious, get a good exit there.
First place is 7.4 seconds. Our gap to our teammate is 15.4 seconds.
So making nice margins back to our teammate, and also not too far off the race lead, 7 seconds, but they're a lot faster. So here we go, we're going to have a look up the inside of Daniel Ricciardo. And he's way too polite there, way too polite, giving us too much space. Should have covered the line. And we've gone round. Thank you very much. Up to P4. We're really rocking in this Grand Prix. Question is now, can we maintain it? It's easy to hunt than to be caught.
You're doing well out there, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right time for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from...
Still quite slippery out here.
We're expecting you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres. I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer.
Yeah, we're a long way away from slick tyres. Got 20% wear on the tyres at the current moment. Can we stick it out? Can we stretch these out till it dries? It's not drying quick enough at the minute. Gonna have to ponder that again in a few laps time.
Okay, the pit window has opened. Pit window now open for you.
As you can see, we've still got a lot of spray coming off the tyres at the present time. Still not quite sure.
They're retiring from the race.
It's the second retiree of the race. Lance Stroll is out. Looks like engine failure.
Raikkonen's taken the lead.
The leader's into the pits. Looks like they're going on to another set of inters. Kimi's staying out. He's not going to double stack the Ferraris. So Lewis and Sebastian into the pits together, covering each other off. Pretty slick stop. Lewis comes out in front. So on to the next lap. Kimi's decided to box as well, put on another set of inters. I'm going to stick it out. This is my one chance I've got to try and take the lead of this. So provisionally I'm in the lead of the Russian Grand Prix. As we can see, our cars behind are on the fresh tyres. They're setting fastest laps now. They're about a second and a half quicker than us. So we really need to be cautious, not make any mistakes now. We've got in lean revs. We're trying to preserve these tyres for as long as we can.
Really good. You're managing it well.
Thanks, Jeff. So we're on to lap 18 now. It's not drying up quick enough. We really want the...
Okay, the gap behind is 8.1 seconds.
We've got 8-second advantage over Lewis. I mean, we need to try and bridge this gap now.
The gap behind us is 7.1 seconds.
It's closing in, but not fast enough at the present time. We're doing not too bad considering we're on these old intermediate tyres.
We're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change.
I was getting really cautious. I thought it was never going to dry out. On to lap 21. And Jeff finally thinks that we could switch it up to the slick tyre now. So this is all coming into play now because the cars behind, they're going to have to go into the dry tyre as well. So this is our cue. Dry tyres. As soon as DRS is enabled, we know it's good to go. Let's get in. Let's get a set of the ultra soft tyres on. And let's really blitz it to the end of the race. Leaders are going through. But remember, they're still on the intermediate tyres. They could go to the end of the race. There's only about 5 laps remaining now. You see how this is going to pan out. We're down to dropping places, down to P5.
On the exit, you'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
It's going to bring us out a bit in no man's land. See how these tyres are going to perform on this wet track. And we can't get it stopped there. As you can see, we've still got spray coming up. It's not ideal for the dry tyres just yet. Got a lot of oversteer at the minute.
3.7 seconds.
We've got other cars coming into the pits now. We're going to switch on to the soft tyres now because they can see that we're setting purple lap times. The leaders though look like they're going to stay out, stick it out and stay with the track position. Now it's up to us. Can we catch them? Do we have the pace?
Nico is coming to the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
Teammate in the box. We look like we could be on for a podium here. The lap 23, fastest lap of the race. It's coming towards us now, this race.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
So we've got to turn down the juice now. Danny is being really cautious. His tyres are hurting. They must be burning up. Up the inside we go. That was like taking candy from a baby. Nice and easy move on Danny. So much more grip than him. Got our teammate in front of us who we're coming up to the lap actually.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Now our fastest lap for us. Come on, let's have it. Next up, Kimi Räikkönen. Got cars coming out of the pits. Alonso just put on a set of dry tyres. He lets us through. Thank you very much, Alonso. You can see the grip here. Look, keep it flat in almost through there, and hold the line. Very nice. So nice being able to have a set of dry tyres on a dry track now after this wet race. We get another purple sector. We get a quicker lap after lap after lap now. Only a couple of laps remaining.
Hamilton's out in front.
We want this podium. Up the inside of Grosjean there. Thank you, Roman. These tyres are just really killing it now. Got massive grip. Here we go, DRS. Onto the back straight. Kind of straight. Be cautious into the next turn. Let's turn DRS off. Gets good braking into the... Brake nice and early. Early on the power. Got lap cars up ahead. Kimi is just at the front of this pack. Looks like we're certain to get him. Just be cautious, let's not take our front wing off now.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, we can't go into rich revs. I don't think we're going to need it. Here we go. Up the inside of the McLaren there. We're on the back of Kimi Räikkönen. He's got a poor exit. Pulling up alongside him. We're going to have DRS as well. We got a job done. We're up to P3. This is our podium place. We've got it cemented. Now we're going to hunt for the front 2. All these lap cars ahead of us. They've all pitted now and they've all put on the dry tyre. So Sebastian's struggling massively. And we've got up the inside road to P2. That's Lewis just up ahead as well. We could win this race. Let's keep it clean. Don't have long now. There's Lewis, followed by us. You can see the gap we already built over Sebastian. They're really struggling now on this drying track, on the intermediate tyres. We're right up Lewis's gearbox now. Let's pick a place. And we go right the outside. And we get it done. Lewis cannot hold us off. He couldn't defend. We're into P1. We can win this race. Just keep it nice and tidy.
This is your final lap.
Up onto the final lap of the race now.
Target behind is 58 seconds.
Pulling out massive chunks of time now on cars behind. Them inters have really faded. What a race this has been. Oh, this strategy has really paid off. Staying out them inters has just secured the race win. Here we go across the line to win the Russian Grand Prix. First race victory. This career mode.
That's the race win.
I wouldn't want it any other way in the dying laps. Catching, hunted down Lewis, Sebastian, Kimi, and the Red Bulls.
From Renault today. What
A lovely race.
Victory. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, Crofty, this was won through an abundance of speed and an abundance of skillful overtakes. Inside, outside, cutting underneath, we saw it all today. And it's really nice to see a Grand Prix won in that manner. A race, surely, that will satisfy the purists today, I think.
Here come our winning drivers then, out onto the podium.
First time on the podium and it's P1.
The drama
That's
and
how we do that.
excitement are over, and it's time to let it all sink in. Congratulations to our top 3 today.
So I don't know if we're going to be able to repeat that again anytime soon, but what a great race. What a great ending to it as well. Taking some points off Sebastian there. Lewis has gained on the
And after
championship
this
leader
round of
as
the
well.
World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Well, the lead at the
So it
top
finished
has come down after
myself,
poor
Lewis,
results for our points
Sebastian,
leader.
Kimi,
Now then,
Daniel,
Anthony
Max,
Davidson, who
Valtteri
was your
Bottas.
driver of
Again,
the
poor
day?
performance
It's
in
a
that
difficult
Mercedes.
one, but I'll have to go
I'm
for
going to
the
have to
Renault
nick that
driver.
seat if he
Look at
carries
where
on with
they
this,
finished compared
this
to where
sort of
they
performance.
started. It's not easy to cut through the
Puts
field
us up
like
to
that
third in the
Formula One,
Drivers'
so it was a
Constructors.
great effort.
On to
Drivers'
the
Championship.
Constructors then. Ferrari
And in the Constructors,
extends their lead at the top of
we're
the
in P4 at the minute.
championship. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though, goodbye.
So I hope everyone enjoyed the race. If you've got any comments, please drop them in the comment section. Comment section. Please give us a like, subscribe, and I'll be back again soon for the Spanish Grand Prix for round 5.